Come on! What a win, lads! Newcastle United have just ended at St James's Park against Wolves. Newcastle 2, Wolves 1. What a game. Newcastle have done another fantastic performance, and we are back to our winning ways. A fantastic game tonight at St James's Park. Newcastle really putting in a good shift tonight. We'll see Miggy get back to goal scoring as well in tonight's game we did. And we're also seeing Isak starting from the off. Now, like I said in the preview going into this game, we need to see Isak playing from the off in the team. And Eddie does it tonight, and it has proven me right, that going with Isak from the off is the right way to go about it. He absolutely dominated Wolves tonight in that game. He absolutely outplayed them on the park today at St James's. And Almiron coming on, is a substitute in the game as well. Murphy had a fantastic game starting from an off. Of course, today, the starting lineup for Newcastle today was fantastic. I thought, Eddie really did nail the lineup for this game. He had Pope in goal, Trips, Shaw, Botman, Byrne at the back. Then, of course, we had Longstaff, Bruno, and Joe Willock in the midfield. We then had in the attack Murphy, Isak, and Maxi. Maxi, of course, celebrating his 26th birthday today, so that win is, of course, even more special for Maxi. Of course, helping him to celebrate that 26th birthday in style, with Newcastle coming away with a win today. And of course, we're seeing the substitute appearances of Matt Ritchie coming on the 85th minute for Murphy, who, of course, got an absolute standing ovation off the pitch for the way he played today. Murphy was absolutely fantastic. And, that was the way Murphy, should play, because he was just absolutely amazing today. 86th minute substitute appearance, of course, coming on the 86th minute was Wilson for Isak. 68th minute as well, we're seeing Almiron coming on for the birthday boy Maxi, going off on the 68th minute. And then, of course, it wasn't long until Miggy did score in the game. He came on the 68th minute and then he scored on the 79th minute. So not that long after coming on the pitch, he managed to get himself into an area to get the winning goal in the game for Newcastle as well today. And we have now reclaimed 5th in the Premier League. We've got 2 games in hand over Tottenham. We've got a game in hand over Liverpool. We are 2 points ahead of Liverpool now in 5th place in the league. And we are 4 points behind Tottenham, who have 27 games played. So if we win them next 2 games in hand against the teams that we've got, which are Brighton and West Ham, of the 2 games in hand, of course, we've got a game against Nottingham Forest coming up, which is going to be an interesting one as well, with old boys, Jack Colback playing there, John Joe Shelby and Chrissy Wood as well playing there. So that'll be an interesting one to see how that game plays out. But as for tonight's game at St James's Park, we're back to winning ways, and we've got Isak and Almiron and a bunch of the other lads in the squad tonight to thank for the win. Just an absolutely fantastic performance put in by Newcastle today in the game. And, Wolves did try. It's not like Wolves didn't try in the game. They did put in a pretty good effort in the game. They had 7 shots with 4 on target. We had 19 shots and 8 on target. We had 10 corners to their 3. They ended up, according to the BBC website, of course, they ended up saying that it was 58% possession for Wolves and 42% possession for Newcastle in the game. All in all, we'll come out on top with the win. That is all that matters. At the end of the day, we came away with a win. We got the 3 points that we went into the game looking for, and we are now back in a position in the Premier League where we can now push on ahead. There's not that many games left now. I think it's about 13 games left or so in the Premier League for we. So we now just need to be focusing on pushing for them Champions League spots. We're only 4 points behind, like I say, you know, against Tottenham. We've got 2 games in hand over them. We're 2 points ahead of Liverpool, which we've got a game in hand over them. And, you know, at the end of the day, I do believe if we keep putting in the performances like we did tonight there at St James's Park against Wolves, if we can put in performances like that for the rest of the season, then I do believe, you know, we will be able to come away with a Champions League spot. Failing that, of course, you know, bare minimum, I would say Europa League. The way we've performed tonight, you know, just shows what we're all about. It shows that we're still a team that is a threat in the league, and unlike the pundits are saying, you know, Newcastle are here to stay. We are going to be a force to be reckoned with, and we've proved that this season with the way we've performed, you know. So definitely, I wouldn't underestimate us, you know, for what's left of this season and going into the next season. You know, we've got a whole transfer window before that next season happens, you know, so you never know what will happen in that one, who will be bringing in the door in that transfer window before next season. But as for this season, I do believe we do have the chance of coming away with European football this season. We've just been absolutely fantastic. Yes, we've sort of had a bit of an off period after the World Cup, but we've still shown that creative ability that we showed in the team before the World Cup, and we've seen it again tonight there against Wolves at St James's Park, that creative ability to be able to get the ball into the right area and get the players onto it. And we've had that finishing ability there tonight as well with Isak and Almiron putting away the chances. Of course, Trippier getting himself assist and Willock getting himself an assist in the game. Willock for the Almiron goal, Trippier for the Isak goal. Of course, Hwangi Chan was the goal scorer on the 70th minute for Wolves in the game as well, for anybody that wants to know that. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, remember to like, share, subscribe to 100% Mags, and if this video has been of note to you, please do hit that like button, as it does help to support the channel. Until next time, I'll see you all later, and however.